the motherfucking ladies, we are here tonight on the show. Let me see if this thing's working. Hold on. Everybody calm down. Let's see, hold on. All right, we are on the airwaves tonight. All right, let's talk about this game. Oh my lord. What the hell has happened to Milwaukee from a 2-0 lead to a 3-2 losing? Oh my lord. What the fuck? All of a sudden they can't do anything right. What the hell has happened, man? You know, like I said, the first two games, Milwaukee's second unit was playing fantastic, you know. And Toronto was struggling, and now it's the other way around. These last three games, ever since Game 3, Game 4, and Game 5, it's the other way around. Now Van Fleet all of a sudden can play. Norman Powell, Serge, you know, those guys have been doing good, but now it's like, you know, other than George Hill, nobody can really do anything from Milwaukee's second unit. And now today they started Malcolm Brogdon instead of Mirotic. Mirotic had been struggling, but I'm not too sure. Like how great of a move that was, because Malcolm Brogdon was coming off an injury, and I think it was easier to bring him off the bench. Today, I thought he emptied out the gas tank mostly in the first half, and by the second half, he didn't have enough left. And, you know, you're probably better off getting that production from him off the bench, where he's not going to have to play too many minutes, where you have him starting to, you're going to have him play more minutes. I don't know. I think for Ham, I think the first half was pretty good, but the second half, he ran a little bit out of gas. And also, it takes some of that firepower away from your bench, because now you got Mirotic, who's been struggling. So I thought at first it looked, oh, this is a good move right here, Mirotic. It got Bledsoe going. It got Antetokounmpo going. But then I thought in the second half he ran out of gas, and I'm like, maybe it would have been just better to set him off that second unit, because also it made the second unit a lot weaker. Now the only guy you can really trust on that second unit now from Milwaukee is George Hill. And then Toronto, like I said, their bench completely the other way. Now there was an article about Van Fleet had a child, and he was worried about the child. They finally had it a few days ago, and now ever since he had the child, he's been fantastic, you know. I believe he had 13 points in last game, and then tonight he had 21 points tonight. So maybe the article is true. Maybe a lot of people wondering what the hell has happened to Van Fleet in these playoffs. Maybe it's just that he was worried about his kid. Now that the kid has finally arrived, Fred Van Fleet can finally focus on basketball, because ever since the kid was born, he's got 13 points on Game 4, and tonight in Game 5, he has 21. So maybe he's finally focused. He's finally focused. And like I said, you got Serge Ibaka and Norman Powell. They didn't have too many good games tonight, but they have had good series. Have Norman Powell and Serge Ibaka. You know, you got Kawhi Leonard, 35 points. Siakam had a pretty good night, 14 points, 13 rebounds. Kyle Lowry, again, has been pretty good in this series, probably a lot better than I thought, with 17 points. I would still make switches if I was Nick Nurse, but it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You have won 3 straight games with this lineup. You know, I would say Serge Ibaka should start instead of Marc Gasol. I would say Norman Powell should start instead of Danny Green. But it is one of those situations where if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You smell me? So you might want to leave it like that. Plus, like I said, I do feel like tonight Malcolm Brogdon starting instead of coming out the second unit from Milwaukee kind of messed up their bench. You don't want to mess up your bench. If Norman Powell is playing good off that bench, you don't want to put maybe extra pressure on him by saying, hey, now you're starting, and maybe have him end up folding like a lawn chair. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You smell me? Danny Green's sucking ass. He is. Marc Gasol, he's been up and down. Game 1, Game 2, he was trash. Game 3, Game 4, he was good. Game 5 again tonight, he was trash. He's been very inconsistent. I would not. I don't think. Serge Ibaka would probably be completely fine starting. That's probably a move I would seriously make. But like I said, Marc Gasol has been very consistent. It seems like he's comfortable playing at home, but when you get him on the road, he struggles. I don't know what it is. But they're going back to Toronto, so history tells you he plays good at home. So we'll see how that goes. And then, but like I said, Milwaukee right now, man, Antetokounmpo, you're starting to see it. This kid is not fully developed yet. He's just not. He can't shoot a three. He's almost like folding under the pressure when it comes to shooting free throws. Toronto's kind of building a wall in the paint. They're not letting him get inside. They're forcing him to shoot, whether it's a three-pointer or a 15-footer. He's got a little bit of Simmons from Philadelphia, where he's not as bad, but he does struggle shooting. He does. And Milwaukee and Toronto is forcing him to shoot. They're not letting him. They're making him work super hard to drive it in the paint and just either dunk it or lay it in. They're like, if you're going to score, you're going to either pull up from 15 feet or you're going to pull up from the three-point line. And, I'm not saying he's doing it, but he's not very good at it right now. He's got to, I think this could be a positive in the future for Antetokounmpo and saying, I gotta develop a three-point game. I got to work on my 15-footer because otherwise they're going to do this to me for the longest time. So if I was Antetokounmpo, I'm like, if you end up losing this series, get your ass in the gym in the summer and fucking shoot about 100 fucking three-pointers a day. Because that is what's stopping you probably from being the best player in the world, to be honest. You not being able to shoot that three ball. So Antetokounmpo, get your ass in the gym this summer and shoot about 100 three-pointers a day. And then the last person I want to call out, let's see here. Let me call Antetokounmpo, 24. Lopez, 16. Bledsoe, 20. He had a good game tonight. Probably the best game of the series for Eric Bledsoe, 20. Again, I thought most of it came in the first half. In the second half, again, kind of ran a little bit of juice. Malcolm Brogdon, 18. George Hill off the bench with 12. But the guy I want to address right now is Chris Middleton. What the hell has happened to this man? This man's supposed to be the second best player on this team, a sidekick to Antetokounmpo, and he has sucked ass. Other than Game 3, this man has been terrible. I said it around Game 2, Game 3, or somewhere I said it. I'm keeping my eyes on Middleton. No, it was game, what was it? Game, I forgot what game it was. He had a 30-point game. Game 3 or Game 4. He had a great game. But he's been struggling. Other than that 30-point game, this man has been struggling in this series. He has. And you can no longer give him a pass. The first few times I was giving him a pass. Okay, they're winning the series. Okay, it's tied 2-2. Damn it, you are down 3-2 now. It is time for Chris Middleton to get his hat out of his ass. This is unacceptable. You're supposed to be the sidekick to Antetokounmpo, and you can't even get to 10 points on the night. And you had 10 assists, 10 rebounds. You need to go out there and score, Middleton. You're a free agent. You want a max contract this summer? You need to get your head out of your ass. You need to get your head out of your ass, Chris Middleton. Malcolm Brogdon, George Hill, Brook Lopez. They're outplaying you. You should be embarrassed, Chris Middleton. You need to get your head out of your ass. This is unacceptable what we've seen from you in these playoffs. I believe you had a game where you only had 9 points. You had another game where you only had 11 points. You've been absolutely terrible in this series. Other than that game, you had 30 points. Chris Middleton, wakey. Time to play basketball. You smell me? Chris Middleton, I don't know what the hell's wrong. I really don't. But if somebody could help Antetokounmpo out a little bit, at least not get too much pressure from the defense, is you, Middleton. You need to get how many shots did you take today, Middleton? He took 9 shots and he only made 2. Yeah, you need to stick it in the hole a lot more than that, Middleton. You have been absolutely trash. You need to get your head out of your ass and wake up and play basketball. These are the damn Eastern Conference Finals. And you have been, other than one game where you had 30 points, you have been absolutely trash in these playoffs, Middleton. You want a max contract this summer? You ain't, unless a fucking desperate franchise gives it to you, you don't deserve a fucking max contract the way you've been playing in this series. I'm telling you, if there's gonna be a turning point for Milwaukee to win this series, you gotta win the next 2 games. It's gotta be because Chris Middleton got his head out of his ass. If Chris Middleton does not get his head out of his ass, it is finished. Malcolm Brogdon, he's coming off an injury. I'm not sure he's 100%. George Hill, come on, he's a veteran. Brook Lopez, come on. Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton have got to be. Eric Bledsoe too inconsistent. It has got to come down to Chris Middleton and Antetokounmpo. If they're going to somehow, some way win this damn series, those 2 guys have got to go crazy in the next 2 games. It comes down to those 2, Chris Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Those 2 have got to get their head out of their ass and just play lights out. Play like their life depends on it these next 2 games. Otherwise, Milwaukee, you're going fishing pretty damn soon. So, tell me, these next 2 games for Milwaukee come down to Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton. They're the 2 damn best. They're supposedly the 2 best players on the team. You need to show it these next 2 games. You know what I'm saying? Chris Middleton and Antetokounmpo. No more excuses. This is where you wanna have that max contract. This is where it comes right here. When your team's walls against the wall. Your team's walls against your team's against the wall. This is where this is where the superstars shine. Antetokounmpo, Chris Middleton. This is where you guys need to show up. You guys want to be about shit or want to be full of shit? Because right now you seem full of shit, Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton, especially you, Chris Middleton. So I want to see. I don't care if you win or lose. You need to put it all on the line in Game 6, and if there is a 7, you need to put it on the line as well, Chris Middleton. You have been absolutely trash in this series. You want to be a max player? You need to show me. You smell me? You've been pathetic in these playoffs. Other than that 30-point game you had, you have been absolutely pathetic. You want to be recognized as a top player in this league? You need to show it. Your walls against your team's against the wall. Show it, damn it. Get your head out of your ass. You smell me? And Middleton, he's been trash. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it a night. Until next time, I'm out like a light. Have a good night, everybody. All right, everybody. Have a good night, everybody. I'm out like a light. What's up, KM? What's up, Frankie? Welcome to the shit. Oh shit, I farted. See you later.